And welcome to the B side, where we talk about Bond shit that isn't necessarily the movies. And today we're going to get to know one of our characters, and that would be Ray. Would you like to introduce yourself a little bit, sir?
Hello, audience. My name is Ray. 39 on the cusp of 40. Single with a cat. Two brothers. And, yeah, we'll just stop there.
Do you like long walks on the beach?
Depends on the person. Yeah.
All right, fair enough, fair enough. And what would you say is generally your taste in movies?
Sci-fi a lot. Action. But I really get down with, like, 80s movies.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that was really, like, a pinnacle of creativity, I think. Like, Short Circuit, Police Academy, Beverly Hills Cop. And, like, the other episodes, like Ferris Bueller, Breakfast Club. It was just a big culmination of different things, like even horror genre in the 80s was like Alien, Predator, Hellraiser, stuff like that. They just had like a lot going on.
Seems like you're a little bit all over the board.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So, what would you, or who would you say is your all-time favorite actor?
See, and I thought long and hard for this, but I have to go with Keanu Reeves.
Oh, Keanu, all right.
It started off with like Babes in Toyland, Bill and Ted, Johnny Mnemonic is one of my favorite ones. The Matrix, and currently John Wick. So
He's been a little all over the place. He's done the comedy, he's done the action, he's done stuff in between.
like he's not like Daniel Day Lewis, had like a really like Juliet Art trained actor, but I mean he pulls it off whatever he gets into.
What about actress?
That one I had trouble with as well. I think I went with Lucy Lawless.
Any particular reason why?
I mean, Xena was the thing to watch back in the day, along with Hercules. She made cameo appearances on like Parks and Rec, and like she starred with Bruce Campbell in the Evil Dead TV show. So she does a little bit of everything.
Did you ever watch the show Spartacus?
Never got into that one.
Well, she plays a main character in that and doesn't have her clothes on very often. So
I've heard about it, but I don't think I had like the channel subscription at the time because it was like Showtime or something.
it is Showtime. Yeah,
So
I can hook you up if you want.
okay.
Um, what would you say is your all-time favorite movie?
Now, I'm a big Star Wars fan, so this might throw you off, but I have to go with Down Periscope.
Really?
Kelsey Grammer, Rob Schneider, Rip Torn, like Patton Oswalt. It was just like a big all-star, kind of a all-star cast in this crazy naval comedy. It's like Kelsey Grammer's last leg in the Navy, so he gets put in this crazy submarine crew, and he's got to defeat this war game against this dude admiral that's on his ass, and it's just a real wacky movie. I have it, and I just have to. It's just something I watch all the time, I guess.
Well, I'm a fan of Down Periscope as well,
It's
so I'm
fun.
not bad mouthing it. But why ahead of something like Star Wars, who I do know you're a big fan of?
I don't know. It's just something about the wacky comedy. It's just something you can just put on and just, I don't know, just good time, I guess.
All right, fair enough. Well, while we're on this topic, what would you say is your all-time favorite TV show?
So this goes back to the 90s as a sci-fi fan. I have two actually, and they they're kind of different places. One's called Sliders, which is stars Jerry O'Connell and John Rhys Davies from the Lord of the Rings movies and Indiana Jones. And it's Jerry O'Connell. He invents this device to where you can travel to different dimensions. And John Rhys Davies is his professor, and they kind of get like a crew of four, and they just go on crazy adventures throughout the multiverse, and it's a drama, so it gets kind of serious. And around like season 3, they start like the PTSD thing of traveling to different dimensions plays an aspect. So it's a pretty interesting show, and then Farscape. If you ever watched like Guardians of the Galaxy, they kind of pull that kind of aspect in this. So Farscape's kind of like what Guardians was cool before then. It's starts off with this astronaut. He tries to find a way to accelerate a spaceship, gets pulled into a wormhole, and then gets taken on board with these alien prisoners, and then just it's a crazy adventure from there.
All right, all right. I've never watched either one of those.
They're really good.
Now I'm gonna get a little bit away from the movie, TV show stuff and get back into Ray. What's your career education?
Current career is a assistant manager at a fast food chain. Education, I went to tech school for computer repair, but I also went to the Marine Corps as well. So I guess you can count that as education. I guess
It fits that. Whatever we're asking. Yeah,
right. Yeah.
absolutely. What about hobbies and interests outside of movies and TV?
I used to be like a big bowler back in the day, but I haven't really done that very often. But I really get into like I've been doing like script writing. I do like the comedy skits like on the other podcasts. I do stuff like that. Game a lot, but nothing real crazy.
All right. And very, very important here, Ray. Listen carefully. What is your drink of choice?
Now, I used to like to get down with a Heineken or a Kettle One of cranberry, but I don't drink anymore. So I'm exclusively with the Sticky Icky guys, the Mary Jane.
All right. Well, is there anything else that you want the listeners to know about Ray?
Hopefully by the time this episode comes out, I'm the mayor of fucking Canton, Missouri.
Well, fair enough, and we appreciate you tuning in to listen to a little bit about Ray, and we hope you tune into other episodes to hear more from Ray and his crazy opinions. And thanks for tuning in to the B-Side.